I love you too. Say
What's going, family? So this video past due on me. Supposed to be story time about my first time going to jail. It ain't really nothing. It ain't really nothing crazy though on me. It ain't really nothing crazy. So boom. One day, I'm gonna jump straight into it. Getting off work, and I gotta drive an hour from work to where I'm going. So, you know, me being me, scat thing, we ain't even, speed limit who? See what I'm saying? So, boom. I'm cruising. I get about 30 minutes out. And I see another scat. So, get on side, I'm gonna hit the gas. I, get on the gas, he get on the gas. But it was a sheriff in front of us. We, rolled down the interstate, it was a sheriff in front of us. As soon as that sheriff hit that exit on the interstate, we were gone on me. Talking about from that exit all the way to 2 exits down. So we rolling, I hit the exit, we both hit the exit. And on the exit, it's a line to go straight. It's 2 lanes to, get all the way off and go in the city. And once you get all the way off, you can either keep going straight or you can just turn to the right. I kept going straight because I was headed to the grocery store. Bro, turned right. Mind you, I skipped the part. Whole time while we on the interstate rolling, it was some type of Ford truck, some type of like a F-150. I'm talking about I ain't paying him no mind. I ain't think, I ain't thinking nothing of it. But he getting through there right behind us. I hit the exit, I keep straight, he turned right. The truck, he hit the exit too. So I go through about 2 lights, and then, I'm chilling at the light. I had some chicken in the car, so, I'm eating chicken. Nah, that's good. I sit up, and the truck was, like, kind of like blind spot type stuff. So I look back, and in the grill, it had some lights in there. So in my mind, I'm like, I know this ain't 12. This can't be 12. And then when he had got behind me, he had some stuff hanging up on the mirror. You know how people be having, like, probably go out of town, get something like that, or, the smell good stuff, little smell good tree stuff hanging up on the mirror. So I'm like, oh no, that can't be 12. So boom, get to the next light, I'm chilling, the truck behind me, and the police come up through with their lights on, come up through the light. And I'm like, who they finna get? So they come up through the light, they go through the light with their lights on, then they pull up to the side and then turn their lights off. So I'm like, what they got going on? So boom, light turned green, bro, kid you not. As soon as the light turned green, the truck that was behind me turned the lights on. Police that pulled through turned the lights on. And then it was another one coming from the whole opposite direction, turned the lights on. I'm like, man, ain't no way. I'm like, I'm through, I'm done. So boom, they pulled me over, I pulled over. I let my window down. He was like, turn the car. He was like, red light set. So I gave him my lights, he took my lights, and then he was like, go ahead, step out for me. I was like, dang. I'm like, what I do? I'm like, bro, you flying up down interstate. I'm like, man, chill. I step out the car, I'm chilling. I get the call of my mama, to let her know what's going on. My phone with my mama, trying to talk to him. He like, go ahead, put your hand behind your back for me. I'm finna go to jail. He was like, yeah. I'm like, ain't no way. They had me linked up against my car, searching me and stuff. I ain't had nothing on me, I don't partake in those activities. So I ain't had nothing on me. And while they down there searching me and stuff, I'm on the phone with them. I'm on the phone with my mama. And kid you not, while I'm talking to my mama, one of the lying man police officers gonna hang up the phone on my mama. No cap. So I'm like, bro, don't do that, bro. Like, why the fuck would you just sit up here and do that? So she called back. I tell them, hey, answer the phone. So they answer the phone. I'm like, my man just hung the phone up in your face. He talking about, no, I didn't. Like, bro, what the, like, what? I don't know what he gained from that, but I hope he felt good when he got home by himself. Cause like, bro, what the hell? I called my mama, tell her to come get my car, so I didn't want to tow my shit. So she was on her way doing that, and then they getting ready to put me in a police car. So I walked to the police car, because they finna take me down to the police station and shit. I walked to the police car, and he put me in the car, closed the door, no seatbelt. I'm like, dang, you ain't gonna bug me in? He said, man, you just got done arrested, you talking about a seatbelt? I'm like, shit, I'm just saying, I fly this motherfucker, that lawsuit go crazy on me. And then he came back there, bugged me in, took me down to the police station. Now, in my mind, I'm really just like, bro, what the hell? Like, I wasn't, people probably like, motherfucker asked me, was I scared? I wasn't scared. It was just like, what the fuck? You see what I'm saying? But then again, I wasn't even worried about shit but my motherfucking car. Honestly, I care less about anything else. I was just worried about my car. So boom, get to the police station. I ain't gonna count. When I got in there, it was sweet. Like it really wasn't nothing. Get to the police station. They took my mug shot from the side and from the front, and I wish they would have uploaded. They ain't uploaded, but it's okay though. But they took my mug shot, then took the cuffs off me, put me in a holding cell. So put me in a holding cell, and while I'm sitting there chilling, I read some paper on the board. It said, mind you, I was 20 at the time. It said, if you are under 21, you will be released the same day. So once I seen that, I was chilling. Because at first, I'm like, damn, I'm finna be in this. I think it was a Friday too. I'm like, damn, I'm finna be in this bitch over the weekend. I'm like, nigga, I ain't gonna see a judge till Monday. You see what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, I'm fried right now. Like, ain't shit I can do. I'm still like Chuck. But when I seen that shit, I'm like, oh, man, we out same day. So, I must have asked one of the dudes. I was like, asking my phone, call my mama. He was like, yeah. So, got my phone, call my mama. I'm just in there on the phone. I called my mama. Then I had called my girl at the time. I called her, you know, chopping on her whole time. I called her when I was going to jail. I called her. She thought I was bullshit. She didn't believe a nigga. I called her, I'm like, bad, that's gonna take me to jail. She ain't say nothing on me. Then when she started hearing other motherfuckers talking in the background, that's when she wanted to be like, wait, what happened? You know, shit like that. So boom, I'm in the cell. I call my mama, and I'm asking her what's going on, you know what I'm saying, where she at. And I asked her, I'm like, what y'all waiting on? She was like, we waiting on your mama get here. So I'm like, oh, I'm like, Mom, where you at? She was like, I'm outside. I'm like, oh, she said she here. So they, I was in there like, probably like good 20 minutes. That ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Good 20 minutes. So mama got there, came pick me up. They wrote me a regular driving ticket, and they wrote me a what's the name? They gave me some type of racing shit. You know, so when they pulled me over, I was like, bro, you could just really, it's just like 2 tickets, speed and careless drive on me. He was like, no, you finna get that racing trophy. I said, racing trophy? He said, yeah. So they wrote me some shit for racing that I had to come back to court for. Then they wrote me a regular driving ticket. So I signed all that shit, get my papers. My mama came pick me up in my car, and then I had got back in my shit and went to where I was finna go. And then, kid you not, bro, as soon as I get back on the interstate, it was a Mustang and a white, either a white Challenger or a Charger. Oh, me, man, they coming through rapid. I'm chilling. I'm like, bro, I just got pulled over. I can't even do nothing. So I'm chilling. I let them do what they do, and I just cruise all the way, goddamn, where I was going. But like I said, it wasn't nothing crazy. Not gonna count. That was just my first time. That shit that happened twice. If y'all want to hear the second part, you know what I mean? Well, not no second part. But if y'all want to hear the older story, just comment down below. On my court date, I ain't gonna lie, I'm going in there thinking I'm finna have to pay these for like $1,000, man. So I'm in there, I'm in court, I'm chilling. I'm waiting on them to call my name. They ain't even call my name. They getting everybody else up out of there. Like, I was literally the last one up in there. The judge had to say, hey, what can I help you with, sir? So instead of me saying I was racing, I was just I hit him my peasants, and he was like, what you come for? I was like, I was trying to see about my tickets or whatnot. So he told me, well, it's only showing here that you got a regular driving ticket. None of the racing shit. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. How much it is? Tell me how much it was. I was like, where I pay it? He was like, you go around there. I was like, all right, cool. Me, I'm thinking I was gonna have to come in, you know, deal with that whole racing shit. But people telling me like they ain't really had like no actual way to prove it, cause it wasn't like no 1, 2, 3 go type shit. It was just as soon as the sheriff got out the interstate, we both got on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That was it. For me, that shit wasn't really crazy. That shit was like that chill shit, you know. But you live and you learn. But like I said, if y'all want that other story, I went to jail the other time, just let me know, man. Just let me know.